We swore when he took him in we'd stop to that rubbish, said Uncle Vernon. Swore we stamped it out of him. Wizard indeed. You knew? Said Harry. You knew I'm a wizard? Knew? Shrieked Aunt Petunia suddenly. Knew? Of course we knew. How could you not be my dreaded sister being what she was? Oh, she got a letter like that, just like that, and disappeared off to that school. She came every holiday with her pocket full of foxbun, turning teacups into rats. I was the only one who saw her for what she was, a freak. But for my mother and father, oh no, it was Lily and Lily that they were proud of having a witch in the family. She stopped to draw a deep breath and then went straight rabbiting on. It seemed like she had been wanting to say all this for years. Then she met that Potter at school, and they left and got married and had you, and of course I knew you'd be just the same, just as strange and just as honorable. And then, if you please, she went and got herself blown up, and we got landed with you. Harry had gone very white, and soon she had found his voice. Blown up? You told me they died in a car crash. Car crash? Roared Harry, jumping so angry that the Dursleys scuttled back into the corner. How could a car crash kill Lily and James Potter? It's an outrage, a scandal. Harry Potter, not knowing his own story, whether every kid in the world knows his name. But why? What happened? asked. Harry asked urgently. The anger faded from Hagrid's face. He looked really anxious. I never expected this, he said in a low, worried voice. I had no idea when the Dumbledore told me there might be a bit of trouble getting hold of you yet. How much? Yeah, didn't you know? Oh, Harry, I don't know if I'm the right person to tell you, but someone gotta. You can't just go off to Hogwarts not knowing. He threw a dirty look at the Dursleys. Well, it's best you know as much as you can tell. Mind, I can't tell everything. It's great mystery parts of it. He sat down, stared into the fire for a few seconds, and then began. It begins, I suppose, with a person called... But it Quibble, you don't know his name. Everybody in the woods knows too. Well, I don't like saying his name if I can help it. No one does. Why not? Goblin governors. Harry, people are still scared. Believe me, this is difficult. See, there was a wizard who went bad as goes, worser than worse. His name was... Harry gulped, but no. Hagrid gulped, but no words came out. Could you write it down? Harry suggested. Nah, I can't spell it. All right. Voldemort. Hagrid shuddered. Don't make me say it again. Anyway, this wizard, about 20 years ago now, started looking for followers. Got them too. They were afraid someone bit of his dark power, because he was getting his power all right. Dark days, Harry. Didn't know who to trust. Didn't dare get friendly with friends with wizards or witches. Terrible things happened. He was taking over. Of course, some stood over him, and she killed them horribly. One safest place was left was Hogwarts. Reckon Dumbledore, the only one you know who was afraid of, didn't dare try taking the school, nor just then anyway. Now your mom and dad were as good as a witch and wizard and I ever knew. Head boy and a girl at Hogwarts in their day. Suppose the mystery is why tried to get them on his side before. Probably they knew they were too close to Dumbledore and didn't want anything to with the dark side. Maybe he thought he could persuade him. Maybe he just wanted to get him out of the way. All he knows is he turned up in a village where you was all living on Halloween 10 years ago. You were just a year old. You just came to her house and Hagrid suddenly pulled out a very dirty spotted handkerchief and blew his nose with the sound of a foghorn. Sorry, he said, but that's sad. You know your mom and dad and nicer people you can't find anyway, and you know who killed them. And then this is the real mystery of this thing. He tried to kill you, wanted to make a clean job of it, I suppose, or maybe he just liked killing by then, but he couldn't do it. No wonder how you got that mark on your forehead. That was no ordinary cut. That's what get a powerful and an evil curse you get when a powerful evil curse touches you. Take care of your mom and dad. your house, and even it didn't work on you. That's why you're famous, Harry. No one ever lived. He decided to kill no one except you. And he killed some of the best witches and wizards of the age. The maculums, the bones, the pruitt, and you're only a baby and you live.